Hi, friends. I wanted to discuss with you now how I do assessments and just go over a couple of little policies. Every engagement is graded. So, for example, there'll be a little discussion below this and the introduction, and feel free to, if you have any questions, write them there. Don't do it if you don't have any questions or they're not that important. And I kind of feel that way about most things. As you go through the wiki, we're going to have to look at all the artists and their images. You could theoretically comment on every single piece. I'm not really that interested that you do that. I'm interested that you comment meaningfully on pieces that inspire you or irritate you or you have questions about. So it's not quantity, it's quality. And all your engagements, whether they're in-class discussions, synchronously or asynchronously, it matters. It accumulates into a way of thinking about the art, thinking about the content, thinking about the world we live in and the world that has gone before us. So just be engaged. That's really going to help you in participation, which is 30% of the grade. Projects and essays are 30%. Happy for you to do drafts on your essays prior. We can workshop your thesis. There's at most going to be 2 essays. And projects, there will be a couple of smaller projects, and that's 30% of your grade. And then homework assignments, this will also include your wiki questions, for example. That's 30%. And they'll be consistent, but they're not that hard. They can challenge you to think, but you'll do fine. The piece that I wanted to really go into is your quality of failure. In order to get an A, for example, you have to take risks and have a quality of failure to your experience. And that doesn't mean I want you to fail. It means I want you to step out to an area that you're uncertain whether you're going to succeed. It might be as simple as, for the very first time, you have to write about a work of art. You've never done it before, and you're nervous about it. And your quality of failure could be like, I was really nervous about this, and I had never done this, and this is what I did, and I felt really good about it. That's a reflection on your quality of failure, right? You might also say, I feel like I might have done a good job describing it, but I could have gone further in an analysis, and I'm not sure how, or any number of things. You're going to find your own truth about it and reveal it, make it visible. And that's going to be your quality of failure. To help you out a little bit, you can see on the right side of the page, there are examples, QOF, quality of failure examples. And I'm just reading you some of the reflections that some of my past students have had. And that might inspire you, might help you to understand what I'm talking about there. Let's see, other things to talk about just in terms of assessment has to do with the managing of your time. We're going to be both, all of you and me, we're going to be busy with our lives and then also trying to come together. It's important in terms of the way I've structured things for us to complete work on time so that we can comment and be on the same page together. As you look at your lives, look a couple weeks in advance, and if you know you're running into a bottleneck, a difficult time to get work done, ask me about an extension. Some things you can't have extensions on because they're crucial to the class discussions. Other things you might be able to submit a little later, but I'm only going to grant that if you write to me beforehand. You need to be proactive about that. Okay? Pretty flexible when I can be, and if it serves the class for you to be on time, you're going to be on time. All right. I look forward to it. If you have any questions about this, just put them in the discussion thread below it. Thank you.